The Federal Reserve just met, and Trump just called Jerome Powell a stupid person. Now, the Federal Reserve has officially chosen to hold interest rates steady. That means no interest rate cut at this meeting. With that said, it is still forecasting 2 rate cuts for the year. So that remains unchanged. Now, when it comes to Trump, he said this before the decision because the decision was basically already known. But he called Jerome Powell a stupid person because Trump wants Jerome Powell to cut interest rates. Obviously, interest rate cuts are good for the economy, which is good for Trump. Trump says he wants to see the FFR down to the 2% range, which is basically cut in half. Now, you and I both know that Jerome Powell is not going to do this, especially not soon or not by the end of the year. So there is this feud between the two where Donald Trump wants lower interest rate cuts because that's good for the economy and good for politics, and Jerome Powell doesn't because he believes that there is still too much uncertainty. Now, what do I think? I have a degree in finance. I love this stuff. I focus on economics all the time. I think that so far, I've been quite supportive of the Federal Reserve's decision to wait and see. With that said, I do think that it is time to start considering an interest rate cut. Not at this meeting, obviously, but potentially the next meeting or the meeting after that. Why? Well, I think the European central banks already see inflation moving in the right direction. They think it'll be below their target very soon. And when it comes to the US, there's this concept known as R-star, or the neutral rate of interest. Now, to not make this video so long, I believe that we are still well above R-star or the neutral rate of interest, which means that even a rate cut of 0.25%, that'll keep us above R-star, which will mean that we will still have an inflation fighting effect. So I do think that a cut is likely soon, or it should at least be. If you like personal finance, world economics, and investing, and politics and breaking news, then you're in the right place. Hope to see you in the next video.